Call 911. Put out the alert because inside this home, there's a medical emergency. No need to worry. Help is on the way. Dorothy Meredith is making a house call. Now, she's not a licensed physician, not even a nurse, but in this case, a visit from Dorothy is the best medicine of all.
Trish, you got a sick baby.
People call me the doll doctor.
She's over here.
I repair dolls. I'm a doll doctor.
Okay, the QP.
For this tiny patient, the prognosis is not good. No pulse, no blood pressure, not a single sign of life. And oh, the toy tot's mother is just beside herself with worry. But after a thorough examination, the expert opinion is in. There is hope for a full recovery, with Dr. Dorothy to the rescue.
I think that'll do it. We'll have that baby feeling good in no time. Some people say I still play with dolls. I can call it work. But, yeah, you never get too old to play dolls.
Back at the doll hospital, Dorothy puts on her scrubs and prepares to operate. In this ER, there's not a second to lose, with dozens of dolls on the walls in a broken toy triage. But to Dorothy, these are more than just work orders waiting to be fixed. They're reminders of a childhood she never really outgrew.
Oh, I've had dolls all my life. I think I got my first doll when I was 2 months old, the first Christmas. Guess ever since then I've gotten dolls every Christmas and birthday if I was a good girl. We always lived in a rural area, and I had one little brother. Well, what fun is that? So I had dolls. They were my friends.
Well, childhood can't last forever, and when Dorothy grew up, it was time to put the dolls away. She married, had 3 kids, worked at all kinds of jobs, but somehow nothing quite fit until the day she discovered one of her old dolls and wanted to make her good as new.
I really didn't look on it as being a career when I started. I mean, it was just a fun thing. It was a hobby, and I didn't really have to work at the time. And so, yes, but it's turned into a business. Typical condition is usually pretty sad. Start with removing whatever old paint is loose, sanding it, roughing it up a little bit so the putty will stick. You know, you've got to be pretty careful with what you do or you're going to destroy a piece of history and have that much more work cut out for yourself. So I guess every stage of it's important. You can make the blind baby see again. You can make the little mutes talk again. Anything that's a challenge that somebody thinks, you know, can't be done, that's what I've got to try.
Well, every doctor has a specialty, and Dorothy's is called composition. Those are the dolls that were popular during the 30s and 40s, way back before plastic, when toys were made of nothing more than sawdust and glue. They were cheap, durable playthings, often given away as a carnival prize. But the best example of the style is still famous today.
Kewpies are one of my favorite, yes. I have all kinds of Kewpies. They make me happy. You know, I like the characters. The ones that just, you know, she's got such a cute little impy look rather than one that's just staring into space.
She is wonderful. I'm so pleased with her.
It's a happy time here at the Doll Hospital. One of Dorothy's patients is going home today. The dolly mom is thrilled to find her once broken baby has been reborn. That familiar face, same sweet little smile, just as she remembered.
It's very rewarding to see the look on the person's face when they pick up their doll. They get choked up, they hug them, and it's just, that's part of their family. I think everybody likes to relive a part of their childhood that was happy, you know, happy, carefree childhood days, and that represents it.
They were the treasured toys of childhood, boxed up, put away, and forgotten for years. But as we all yearn for a simpler time, a lot of folks are digging out those old dolls and finding them in desperate need of repair. And if they're lucky, they'll find their way to Dorothy's door. She's a wife, mother, and grandmother of 5. But deep inside this grown woman lives a little girl who still loves dolls. Well, with that spirit of a child and the skill of an artist, Dorothy Meredith, Doll MD, is just what the doctor ordered.
I have kids, grandkids. I still love dolls. Dolls will always be a part of my life.